With all due respect, I consider many religious leaders to be religiously but not spiritually sophisticated. They are often able to recite holy books by memory and can provide answers about God and what He expects from His followers. Their focus is on doing things right, which is not necessarily the same as doing the right things. In the religious sense, doing things right would mean unconditionally settling on a particular holy book as representing the Word of God. It would mean being able to recite the sacred book by memory and being able to quote it extensively to answer questions dealing with the applicable belief system's perception of God and what He expects from the believers. But in order to do the right things, and in this context be considered spiritually sophisticated, the person will have to step back and ponder whether the very choice of the particular belief system or holy book may need to be looked at from a different angle. Once we make a decision, our choices will automatically be confined within it. So, once we decide that a certain holy book is the Word of God, our choices will of course be limited to what is stated in that particular holy book. Religious leaders spend lots of time and effort trying to understand or interpret the holy book of their choice, seemingly unaware that their decision to follow a particular holy book automatically confines their outlook to what is prescribed within it. It is as if they search only one pocket for what they are looking for, inevitably finding only what is in that particular pocket. Regarding concepts like nature, God, life, future, death, and afterlife, we are basically all on an equal footing, irrespective of our religious or scientific background. Yet many religiously inclined people, as well as atheists and agnostics, have a tendency to act as if they somehow have the real scoop. And for some reason, millions tend to concur. None of us is more qualified than the other to claim exclusive possession of truth. As such, we can self-determine what we believe or not based on what makes the most sense to us when analyzed independently. In order to make that determination, however, we have to consciously think about those notions with an open mind and be willing to step outside the boxes of religion and science. But many people, whether believers, atheists, or agnostics, appear to have reached a philosophical plateau in that respect. The key is to realize that, irrespective of our partiality towards religion or science, we do not necessarily need to have someone else interpret for us the great mysteries of life and the universe. We have the ability to contemplate them ourselves. But we have to actually exercise that ability because, though not mandatory, thinking is authorized. Thanks for your time.